From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Dennis's Heating and Air Conditioning is Northern California's premier heating and air conditioning contractor. From residential housing, large commercial projects, installation to repair, sheet metal fabrication, and everything in between, we are your go-to heating and air conditioning specialist.
So if you follow me on Facebook, you probably saw me post. This is great. Inked up graphics. My friends over there made these up for me. And look at that. Nice little Weather NorCal on the hat. I love these. These are, oh man, Inked Up Graphics, man, they do a great job over there. And we've got shirts coming on the way as well. So I'm excited about that. And so, yeah, they're my official swag people. So Inked Up Graphics, check them out. Yeah, awesome. And by the way, also, you may have heard about this a couple days ago, posting my Weather NorCal, if you look closely there, mug. And on the back, it's my slogan, no hype, just weather. You know about that, right? So it's kind of exciting. And also had one of these, a couple of these made up. These probably won't be up. I'm probably going to have maybe more made. I'm not sure, but a little tote bag, you know, put your groceries in there, whatever. But yeah, kind of neat. I thought that was neat. But anyway, I know a lot of you have been asking about that, maybe a store or something along that lines. I don't know how to do a store online, so I've got to probably connect with a few people and try to figure that out and figure out an inventory, all that kind of stuff. I've never had to do that before, so we'll see what we can do about a store getting online here soon. And on top of that, I'm going to do a giveaway here. If it's not today, we'll maybe start next week. Maybe start promoting the app to help get people out there. And by the way, if you want to check it out, you can check out the app. Now the thing is, the iOS App Store, 2 days ago it said, hey, it's in the system. It takes about 24 hours to get into the system. I have searched high and low. I still can't find it in the App Store for Apple. And it's still a little bit delayed for the Android, but we're getting there. I know a lot of people are really anxious to get that app. It's coming. It's just, technology sometimes. It gets delayed. We do have, of course, YouTube. There's a 24-hour channel there. You can, all my latest videos. And by the way, I highly recommend that you subscribe to my channel on YouTube because these videos get updated first there. So if you want the latest on YouTube, that's where you can go. Roku, Fire TV, and soon coming to Apple TV as well. I've got a 24-hour channel that's on there. So a lot of great avenues for you. Depending on who you are, you have your choice on how you can get Weather NorCal. So here is the forecast now. Let's get into it. There you can see the excessive heat warning for the valley, and then of course for the surrounding mountains we have a heat advisory. Bottom line, it's going to be hot, and that heat is going to stick around through the weekend and even into next week. This is the National Weather Service heat risk. This is for today. Red indicating a major heat heading our way, which means it's going to be more people that are more susceptible to the heat are going to feel the impacts. It begins to back off a bit on Saturday and really begins to back off by the time we do get it into Sunday with more in that moderate range. So there is relief. This is not a prolonged heat wave where we're going to be dealing with this 110 plus degree temperatures in the valley for a long period of time. Now, I've got these heat safety tips up here for you. You can read them through, decide what you want to do with this information. But I'd say bottom line is make sure you've got the water. Sunscreen is a very good thing. And really the most important thing for me is I think about the elderly, younger children, and your pets. These are all people, and of course animals, that could use your assistance to make sure that they're okay. Because it is the elderly and the younger children that are more susceptible to this heat. So think about your neighbor, think about your friends, your family during these heat waves. So the heat wave has arrived close to some records though, and it looks like we're not going to be quite as hot as we take you through next week. So we do have some relief, as I mentioned. There is a look at your planner for today. Boy, the coast, right? And temperatures are in the low 60s. No big surprises there. But you head inland in Del Norte and Humboldt counties, it's getting much warmer. Hoopa about 100 degrees today. I keep forgetting to fix it, but I'm going to fix it. I'll tell you what, after this I'll fix it. But just to kind of give you an idea that there's an algorithm in here and it just goes up too high, right? So I have to fix that, but that's about 109 degrees right there, by the way, or 108, somewhere in there. But 109 for the daytime high in Redding, 107 for Red Bluff, Chico about 106. Bottom line, these are the base graphics that come with the weather computer system. So they're not used to making graphics that go up this high in heat. So yeah, I've just got to make a quick adjustment. That should be fine. All right, so here's a look at your planner for even the north and west in the mountains, just barely kind of touching that bottom banner there. 103 for Weaverville, 98 for Wairika, 96 for Mount Shasta City, and we've got low to mid 90s. It looks actually low to even upper 90s, depending on where you are in the eastern mountains. Here's a look at those lake levels, and it looks like we are seeing, of course, those lake levels dropping a bit for Shasta and Oroville, but still just that bit of an increase, that trickle coming into Trinity Lake. Big ridge of high pressure in place. That is what's going to give us the sunny skies, and not to mention those warm temperatures. And I want to illustrate this because over the last few days I've been talking about the potential for some showers or thunderstorms in Siskiyou and Modoc counties in particular. It's still showing some clouds developing, but as of right now, the forecast models are backing off. There's just small little hints that toward the end of next week we could see some showers or thunderstorms, but I'm keeping it out of the forecast for now. I need to get a little bit more consistency before I start committing to that. All right, so here's your temperature outlook. Highs are going to be above normal. We're starting to see those lighter shades of orange, which basically indicates that, yeah, we are going to see some relief from this heat that we're experiencing right now. So here's what it looks like for today. There it is. Temperatures, we could touch 110 degrees as early as today. We'll see. Reading about 109, 107 for Red Bluff, 100 in Hoopa, 98 for Wairika. It's hot even in the mountains, but yeah, there's a nice place to cool off is along the coast. Let's take a look at your 7-day forecast around the region, and this is looking at Siskiyou County, Mount Shasta in particular, and these temperatures in the upper 90s. And there you can see temperatures mid-90s for Monday, Tuesday, and then low 90s by Thursday. For Modoc County and Alturas, you're looking at temperatures slowly dropping next week, and for Susanville in the eastern mountains, also seeing that drop for next week. There's your 7-day forecast for the valley, and it's getting hot. Of course, we know that. That's pretty common for us, and temperatures dropping to about 104 to 105 for your Monday and Tuesday, and then down to about 99 Thursday. Weaverville still in the triple digits most likely even through Tuesday, but we should drop back down to the 90s by Wednesday, Thursday, and of course the coast. Temperatures on average in the low 60s.